Hey there everybody, this is C-Sha. Welcome back to Megadimension Neptunia V2. We're going to be finishing Blanc's story today after basically doing pretty much everything in the last, pretty much the only two episodes we've had with Blanc. Off screen I have been doing a little bit of leveling. Everybody's at least level 30 now. I do want Ram to be level 35 for later. And I'll probably be doing that off screen if I don't get it by the time I finish the Golden Summit. As for grinding, I should mention that while there are the chance of seeing metal doggoos in Area 2 of Lowee's Golden Summit, I didn't actually grind there. The actual better grinding spots for this place are here in Uncharted Canyon, which you can get through scouting. And once you find Expresslands in the story, if you send scouts there, specifically an enemy change scout, you get high magical chocopees. You can beat them up, and hopefully they'll find the ancient dragon as well, and both of those are good for experience as well. So yeah, that's what I've been grinding on. Like I said, there's a chance for metal doggoos in here, but I haven't touched the bin here because I'm fairly certain as soon as I get in here there's a cutscene going to start. So while we're on that, we will deal with this.
Here? Really? Well, let's do our best.
I should mention with regards to the ancient dragon, if you're level grinding, both Ram and Bram do have access to moves that it's weak to. Specifically, it's weak to ice type moves, and they have ice coffin, and the VICs, once they get them, are also ice element. So essentially, once you reach level 30, you can just grind off the ancient dragon until you're like the level that you kind of want to be. Also, the other place, the place that you can find with the scouts, that the name has escaped me at the moment. That place has an engine mate for your scouts if you are fully intent on dealing with them. And while these guys are just rude, I'm going to bop you because I know I can kill you straight away. Ram can go kill these two, and Blanc should be able to kill the squad. Oh no.
Who should I target?
They are weak to, well, a lot of the enemies here I've noticed are going to be weak to the electricity element, or the lightning element. Also, again, I believe the hidden treasure requirement for this place is, at least one of them is, find all the hidden items. The thing is, you don't actually have, you only have to come in here once. The only time you have to come here is when you essentially, because this is the final dungeon of the Lowee story arc. So once you've done all your business in here, you don't actually have to come in again unless you're like wanting to go full on 100% complete. That being said, I'm still going to grab all the treasures since there's some good stuff here. Also, like I said, even though this first part here looks similar to the last station, Gold Summit, and I mean obviously the monsters are different, the layout from pretty much this part onwards is in fact going to be different, and is going to be much more complicated. It's probably even more complicated because since I had the scouts here beforehand whilst I was doing level grinding off screen. It's going to be slightly worse because the dangerous enemies are here. There is also an ancient dragon in here. We may have a chance of finding that. And, well, if we find one, I may fight it because, like I said, I need the experience on Rum and Ram. As far as everybody else is concerned, like the storyline is concerned, I'm okay as far as levels, but I specifically want Rum and Ram to be level 35 so I can absolutely deal with later things. More specifically, like the final. Essentially the final boss of the Hyperdimension story arc in general. While I'm here, I did remember that I've just picked up a weapon for Ram.
Doesn't it look good?
Ram, you have your weapon equipped? You do not? Why do you not have your weapon equipped? This is kind of why I don't like when party members come and go, because it messes with the equipment. I know I previously had run with her weapon, so don't know why she doesn't anymore. That being said, we did get the weapon for Ram though, the pink hank, which is why I haven't didn't actually buy her weapon from the store. We were gonna get one much later. We were gonna get one right here, and we can basically just use that instead. Save some money. I mean, after all of these things in general, with the exception of the Neptune story app, we don't actually have to. Alright, there's a healing dog over here. Didn't actually notice you, buddy. But yeah, because you've got low, you start off with like 1,000 credits, with the exception of Neptune, who has whatever money and inventory you had at the end of Zero Dimension. You get limited inventory, limited credits, so it's kind of good to save money, especially since one of the things you're going to have to do is like route build, and route building can be expensive depending on how far you have to go. That being said, I think the only time there's the ancient dragon by the way, the only time you actually have to spend a lot of money on route building is in Noir's story, because I think that's the longest route you have to take between Lost Station and Day Station. Because I know none of Verts is any long. I think it's like 2 or 3 nodes at the absolute most. So yeah.
What's this?
We have that as well. How do I get to? I'm gonna say, how do I get to these other treasures? Like that's silly. The other ones you make there for your scouts, I think, like I said, there's one in the other. There's one in the other dungeon that I mentioned that if you want to level grind. It's actually in a cluster of 3 right near the end of the dungeon near a save point, which is usually an indication that you are at the end of the dungeon. And I think I've got all the treasures here, and I'm fairly certain. I think all the gold thirst hidden treasure hunters collect all the treasure in the area. Which is kind of why I'm doing it, and like I said, I want the energy mate as well, because I do want to have the to level up a couple of my scouts and to try and get them to high levels. That way I can do things with them. Specifically, I want enemies with I want them with the XP up, because it'll save me level grinding for True End later. But other than that, got really nothing much to really do. Right, how do I get to the other side? Right. The map is in fact super useful here. Well, although it doesn't look super useful, all things considered, because well, pretty much the layer of the thing involves having to jump a lot. It does pretty much tell you where everything's going to fit, where you can actually jump to. I think this ancient dragon's going to be in our way. So, speaking of things in our way, something I couldn't really say. Why aren't you convenient? Not going to give me any decent chunk of XP, but yeah, ancient dragon. Basically, all you really need to do with this is just spam ice coffin. Once you've gotten your EXCs, once you've got that, you can spam Rom and Ram's EXCs as well. Like I said, this thing's weak to ice. Rom and Ram's specialty is ice-based moves. It is also susceptible to well, status elements and stuff. I'm going to defense up Blanc so that she doesn't really take lots of damage. Because I know if this ancient dragon hits Rom and Ram, they are, well, they're squishy wizards, so they will take a lot of damage if they, the ancient dragon decides to go a little berserk and go after one of the two Lowee ones. So yeah, ideally I want to keep Blanc as his main focus. I know when he's low on health he decides he's going to say, sack it, I'm going to go after other targets. But hopefully by then we don't actually have to deal with it. I should mention, so he's going to prioritise somebody else. I didn't really want him to. But we do have an XC here. I was going to mention like Ram's other things, but she doesn't actually have any other SP skills available yet. It's Ram who has all the SP skills. She basically has, she has a heal and she has a revive. The difference between their ice coffins and Rom and Ram is Ram's ice coffin can cause paralysis, whilst Ram's ice coffin can cause status elements. May want to heal. And the nice thing about the heal is that it's AoE where Ram is, so if you cluster together, I mean, it's not the best idea to cluster together, especially on bosses since a lot of them do have AoEs. Alright, so that's not the revival spell, but she does get a revival spell. That's a single target heal status elements. She does do well as like a healer slash support like Umio does. Personally, Umio is better since all of his is AoE. I really need to kill Ram, or otherwise stop him from killing Ram. Because he is doing an absolute number. The thing is, I think he is in the way. He is in the way. That's a problem. Alright, Rom, you're gonna have to kill him now, otherwise your sister is dead. Or I could just do that and be bothered by somebody else. I can just do standard attack now and be done with this. Now this one I struggle with. The one, like I said, the ones in Hex Ravine are slightly weaker, so they're kind of better off grinding on those. But yeah, your basic strategy with Dam is Ice Coffin and EXEs from Ram and Ram, hoping that they don't get hit as much as they did here. There's also another dangerous enemy here, and I don't want to face him, considering that everybody is in fact pretty much low on health. I would like to get to the save point, grab these two last treasures. There's a save point. I do have a lot of SP charged, by the way, because of scouts and that. So gonna go heal up, get my SP for Blanc and ROM sorted out, and I will be back once I've dealt that. Well, I say I have like lots of SP charges. I remembered that Umi also has SP healing as well, so I just basically just sacked all of his SP in exchange for just healing everybody. But anyway, we have to take on C-Sha, and take on C-Sha we shall.
C-Sha!
Hey, Blondie. Sorry to make you worry.
If you really cared, you wouldn't have run off without saying anything.
Yeah. Alright, good point. I destroyed the crystal in this tower that's the source of my strength in order to prevent this, but I'm in a sorry state.
This tower is the source of Gold Third strength?
I should have sealed my power, but it's overflowing from deep within me and it can't be suppressed. It's going to overtake me.
You can't give up! We'll save you! Leave healing to me.
I'm grateful, but this isn't something that can be fixed by healing. It's too late for me. Even now, I just want to fight against Blondie so badly. It's unbearable. It's taking all I have to suppress this urge. So please, Blondie, while I'm still holding myself back.
Why do you resist? You should just fall quickly and hand your body over to me already.
C-Sha! What is this? What happened to C-Sha? She looks scary. All right. Well, I guess we're really doing this. Blanc? Are you gonna fight C-Sha? I don't want to, but it's what she wanted. I have to defeat her here, before she hurts the people of Lowee. But you two don't have to push yourselves. I'll handle this myself. No, I'll fight too. Yeah, me too! I don't know how, but there might be some way we can save C-Sha. We have to try. I agree with Ram. I won't give up. Blanc, you can't give up either. Let's try our hardest to save her. Wrong, Ram. Right. We won't fight to defeat her, but to save her. Yeah! You hear that, C-Sha? I don't know how, but I'm going to save you.
Oh, you dare challenge me? No matter. It's always fun to kill a god. You will feel the pain of my surge of delusion.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna bear the burden of all your darkness.
And so once again we have the ability to, well, specifically we need to knock some sense into one of the gold third. Gives you the opportunity to set up your combos and stuff here. I'm fairly certain I'm fine with combos, unless I need to refix Ram and Rams, I probably do. Let me just check. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. It's fine. I only really need Blanc and the pie. Ram and can stay if they want to. What I want... And to do, just like with the Ancient Dragon, you're just going to be spamming SP skills on it. Maybe EXCs if you get the chance to. I also want to be buffing. I'm trying to keep the sisters close to Blanc as possible first time, because I want to try and I want to buff them first. Since Blanc, C-Sha is mainly going to be doing physical moves, so I kind of want them to. Well, not be getting hurt as much since they're, squishy. I mean, even with that, the overpowered DLC, things, they still do take a lot of damage. So yeah, having physical defense up for a while is pretty good. The other thing that ROM has go for it increases turn speed for a while. I don't know whether I've never really had it be of any use, but yeah, you can use it if you want. I don't think there's going to be any use for it, but probably you need Blanc to get a turn, but I don't really think it's all that worth it, since Blanc's main, like I said, Blanc's main aspect is just to attack with defense. It's to just be defensive as possible, even though it's a bit nerfed in this game. So yeah, just wondering who else is the XC I've not showed off yet. I think it's probably Ram's XC, and we're gonna get. We're getting cutscenes. That means she's halfway through her health. She's halfway through her health, which means she might start spamming her EXO. Hopefully she targets Blanc for this, if she does. But if she doesn't, like I said, she's mainly physical attacker, squishy wizards, everybody dies basically. Northern Cross with you, since I don't think we've seen that one yet. Also, both Rob and Ram get a stronger version of Ice Coffin called E-Force Blizzard, or Elemental Force Blizzard. It's basically the same thing. The only difference between the two is Ram's causes paralysis and Ram's causes status debuffs.
Not bad. I did.
And well, that was kind of easy. I was kind of expecting like C-Sha to be a little bit more of a challenge, but no, she kind of did. She kind of did what I wanted her to, actually, and just focus on not focus on Rob and Ram, while I just hit them from a distance and just spam SP and defense ups. So yeah, if you're playing normally, there's a chance that people may die, in which case you're probably going to have to use revives. That being said, the rest of this is going to be cutscenes. Again, before I start the next thing, which is going to be Vert storyline. I'm going to be doing Vert storyline next, which is the final thing we have to do. I'm going to level grind up a little bit more, get Ram and Ram up to level 35. I basically told you the ideal places to level grind. So take care. I will see you next time for when we start Vert story. Ciao.
Level up! Have you come back to your senses yet?
I've erred. To think I would be so cornered. Still, you have good fists. This is truly a battle to the death.
this still isn't enough? Damn it! How long are you gonna be like this, C-Sha? There are lots of people in Lowee who are worried and waiting for you to return!
That's right! Let's play games together again! I want to play with you again, C-Sha!
I am delusion itself. Strife is stronger than words. Now, let's fight until either perishes.
I don't want to fight. Let's pull pranks on Blanc like we did before. Let's doodle again, okay?
Wait, doodling?
We all doodled on Blanc's novel script together, C-Sha. Don't you remember?
Hey, wait! So you snots really were the ones responsible for that!
Whoops!
And you, C-Sha! How dare you act all innocent!
Wait, Blanc! We need to persuade C-Sha to come back to our side first.
Shut up! That doesn't matter anymore! That was going to be my masterpiece! And thanks to you bastards, my work was ruined!
But we didn't have any paper to doodle on. You always tell us to conserve resources.
Don't mess with me! I won't forgive you!
Run away! Wait, Ram!
Stop running! Get back here!
What is this? Horsing around during battle?
I was waiting for that opening. Grit your teeth, C-Sha!
Ah! Ah! Did you really have to hit me straight in the face? And with a fist.
C-Sha, you alright?
Is that something you'd ask a person you punched?
I had no choice. I was trying to bring you back.
C-Sha! C-Sha!
Ram, and you too, Blondie. I'm so sorry for worrying all of you.
Why didn't you just ask for help?
It'd be wrong of me to burden you, so I thought it'd be fine if I endured it, but I never expected this to happen.
I had no intention of dissolving our pair. If you think of me as your partner, then I'd like you to confide in me. If you release your delusion powers, and it creates delusionary monsters, all we need to do is defeat them.
That's right! We just have to beat them all up! Isn't that right, Ram?
Right, Ram.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's head home, to our Lowee.
Okay.
So, C-Sha couldn't become a vessel. Oh well. It looks like they managed to obtain the target item anyway.
So, Steamax, did you obtain the item that was enshrined within Lowee?
As your information stated, it was stored in the mansion's basement of the Revolution Leader, so it was simple to steal. But what exactly is this controller? Upon inspection, it seems like an old model.
You wish to know?
Yes, I do.
No can do.
Oh, General, please don't tease me! I've been so bothered by what it could be that I can't sleep at night!
Exaggerating as usual, Steamax. However, I can't tell you now.
No way!
There's no need to be so depressed. I will tell you when the time comes.
So, you'll tell me when we collect all the parts?
Correct. Once they've all been gathered.
What a chore. I'm back. Oh, by the way, C-Sha,
What's up, Blondie?
we're going to have a nice long chat when we get back, so I hope you're ready.
Huh? What about the sentimental ending sequence? Aren't we partners now?
This is a separate issue. The crime of ruining my novel is heavy. Ram, you're at fault too.
What should we do?
Why don't the three of us run away?
I agree.
Run away! Hey! Don't you run off! Wait up, you jackasses!
Are you kidding? We're out of here.
Run! Run away! If we get caught, we'll be punished. Hey! I'm telling you to wait!
And so, the four of them led a very peaceful life which suited them so well, and all the citizens of Lowee were incredibly happy forever.
Don't try to end this all nice and sweet. We're not done talking yet. The scene's still going.
Hey, we're at the end. We have to wrap this up nicely for the fans.
Like I freaking care!
Oh, hey, wait. There's still something I haven't told you yet.
Aw, damn it. Don't tell me you're hiding another stupid freaking power or some idiotic nonsense.
No. I just wanted to thank you for coming to find me and for saving me.
Huh? What are you saying so suddenly?
Well, you know, there wasn't really a good time to say it before. Oh, and one more thing. I'm home, Blondie.
Welcome home, C-Sha.